Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? That's better. That's better. We love to be in focus. We love to be in focus. Move this tab over there so I have access to a web page whenever I need one. Okay. Today, first of all, chat. Don't do what I did. I got hyper focused yesterday. Yesterday after stream I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a little more work, and I just have to show you. Let me craft up some bread first, because I'm running out. Did you put yeah, on a couple of them, like the seeds and stuff. I'm not. Yeah, there is Farmer's Delight, but I'm not yet crafting it all, or like not yet doing all the Farmer's Delight stuff. Let me just pick up a little bit of dirt before we move to the place, the scene of the crime. Okay. Gonna make some toasts. I could do that, yeah. Is burgers that, or what are they again? There's a is it a chicken sandwich? Chicken sandwiches are also good because they're very easy to do. Chickens are easy to farm. And cabbages are easy. I feel like chicken sandwiches are easier than burgers because chickens are a lot easier to farm than cows. In an automatic setup, that is. Yeah, you just need a simple vanilla farm. Then cut it up. So, there is no such thing as a simple vanilla cow. Okay, chat, look at this. Look at... You know how I said I was gonna do a little bit of terraforming? I covered the entire island, except for the back port, because right over here I feel like the retaining wall is just gonna run through. But yeah, I covered the entire island. I didn't light it up though. Yeah, only the tubes are only gonna be used for inter city or inter traveling within a city or a base. If I need to go from a farm to somewhere else. So this is what we're gonna be finishing up today. Right? Is there? Yeah. So you see the outline. That's the only thing I really need to do. Right? That's the only part. I've done all the rest. I've done... Oh, dude, it looks so much cleaner now. I have the screenshot. I could grab the screenshot as a side by side. Okay, it's a little less noticeable, but it is noticeable. do that. It's a little. It's not as noticeable, but it's a lot less rough than what it was before. So yeah, I like it. This is gonna be a lot easier to build on, to build a city on. I have some drop-offs like over here that are basically gonna be a retaining wall, because otherwise it would have been too steep. So yeah, we just need to kind of fill up the rest of this, and that's what we're gonna be doing today. Just putting down some dirt. I placed 40k dirt last night. Around 40k dirt. So, yeah. I gotta show you stats. Items. It's used. I don't know. I've mined 13k. Oh, that's not even counting the grass blocks. I've placed 2,000 grass blocks as well. Because silk touch, you know. But that's gonna be it for today. We are going to just place dirt. I'm gonna work up from there, and then we're gonna go all around. Hopefully, what I had in the farm is gonna be enough. Because honestly, I don't want to go and mine dirt. Although it's a very satisfying sound to mine dirt, and it's very satisfying to mine dirt in general. Right? Possible grass spraying sources, and then the time lapse. I mean, everything is time lapsed, so you can see the grass spread as I'm placing down more dirt, which is pretty cool. Also, all of this was done manually, because it's an oblong shape. It's not a rectangle of some sort, so you can't really put down deployers to do it. Or at least they're not gonna make it life a lot easier, so yeah. Other builder ones. I don't think they're in here, no. I don't think they're in here. I also don't enjoy using them. I've used them in the past, builder ones, and I don't enjoy using them. Because if you make a mistake, it's immediately a big mistake. You know? Technically, can make it. Yeah, I know, but that's double the work. There's an undo in builder ones. Has it always been a thing? Because I can remember it. This has been a while ago. I can remember having to manually undo what you did. Strange. Might have been a me problem then. Okay. This is a problem. I should have lit up everything. But that's the problem with doing things on a whim. You don't plan. This also this wasn't planned, right? This wasn't planned. I didn't plan on doing it. I was gonna do the spider web. So you see how we've got these ridges, right? I was only gonna do the spider web yesterday and then fill it in later. But Brain said this is what you do now instead of anything else. So I was like, I'm just gonna do this for like an hour. It shouldn't be too much work. And I looked at the clock. From what I thought was about an hour, and it was 7 hours later. So, yeah. Then it went from Saturday night to Sunday morning. Suddenly it was 6 a.m. Suddenly it was 6 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, I think I need a nap. Also, but look at that though. Let me get rid of that waypoint. Disable. Done. Oh, look at that though. Look how the hill now. Oh, beautiful. And beautiful. Also, while doing this, I put on the old Critical Role season campaign 3. They've got the abridged versions up right now, which are basically the cut down version. So instead of like an episode being 4 or 5 hours, those are like an hour, 2 hours max. And I went all the way through. Well, not all the way through. I think I'm on like episode 40. Which, you know, enjoyable. No winning numbers. Dude, one day somebody's gonna hit those numbers and things are gonna be crazy. Honestly, but I can't gift sub to my own channel, which is a problem. Wait, can I get? No, I can gift subs. I can't gift bits on my own channel. So honestly, what I should do is for VIP is just get people a gift sub instead of VIP. Just give them a gift sub, right? And if they're already subbed, they can give it to whoever they want. They can either use it on themselves. A redeem that makes you throw an egg in Minecraft, but I don't always have an egg on me. I'd say they can choose either they gift themselves a sub, right? I gift them a sub, I should say. Or they do a marbles run. Or we do a marbles run and the winner gets a gift sub. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well, if it wins twice in a month, then the first sub would be for them, and then the second sub, they can choose what they do with it. They either put it up for auction with a marbles run, or they gift it to somebody that they know, right? So let's say, James, that you win twice, right? You get the first sub automatically, because if you're not subbed, you just get the sub. But if you're subbed already, you can either pick who to give it to, right? That is like, they don't even have to be in chat, right? You can just gift it to them. So anyone is fine. Or you can put it up for marbles. Do you know what a marbles on stream is? Do you know what that is, marbles on stream? I assume that people will notice. Yep, okay. So it's either random with the marbles run, or you just gift it to someone. Yeah, that's marbles for you. Oh, I never want to go underneath this. Although, I do have a feeling we might have to light it up one day. Was left hanging on the edge of the finish box. Oh no. No. Not even the side edge? Oh god. Oh. Well, I would say that's a skill issue. It's too much skill. Yeah, fair. Fair point. That's a fair point. Dude, this has been my view for the last 8 hours. Just dirt. So, what did you do this weekend? I placed dirt in a video game. Nice. I also enjoy my hobbies. That's gonna be my my conversation tomorrow at work. Whenever they ask me what I did. I was clicking the right for 11 hours straight. Yeah, exactly. It got to a point yesterday where where my wrist started hurting. And I was like, maybe I should just leave it and do the rest on stream tomorrow. You know? Because carpal tunnel. Hey, but at least I will have 2 episodes worth of content. So I can so next week I can focus on editing and the Jingle Jam stream. Because we probably on Thursday we're gonna set up some Jingle Jam redeems. So I think I have a way to set. Yeah, Yorick, you want to see what I did yesterday? I covered the entire island. Like, you might think I'm joking. No, I'm not joking. Look at it. I covered the entire island. But, and this was after stream. And I stopped streaming at what? 10 p.m., 10:30 maybe? Something like that. But I think I found a way to connect Tiltify, which is the platform we're using to do the fundraiser event. I think I found a way to connect Tiltify to my bot, to my streamer bot. And I might... Oh, I just need that piece of wool. I might be able to set the challenge instead of having instead of you guys having to gift bits. I could probably set it to a donation reward. So like every $10 to the charity would trigger the challenge reward. But that's something we'll have to set up. So, yeah. That's probably gonna be Thursday's stream. And then also make some graphic, or some like, pop-ups and stuff for during the stream. Set up a rotational message that rotates every so often with the donation link and stuff. Next week I want to focus on editing and a charity event. That's basically it. Ooh. That's deep. I like it. Joys are often the shadows cast by sorrows. Building a train from Murder Missionary? Huh. Interesting. Hello Rachel, welcome in. How you doing? We're placing dirt. I'm freezing. You should get warm then. You should probably get warm. Okay, I'm wasting precious dirt. It's 1 degrees in the UK. Yeah, same. There's something called central heating. You know how they invented that a while back? Okay, now it gets tricky. I need to figure out a line. So that 1 1 1, then it's 2 1 again, 1 again, I think, yes, then 2 again, 3, chat, I don't think we'll have enough dirt to do the entire thing. 3, 2, 2. Yeah, Rachel, your numbers are losing numbers, I can already tell you. There you go. Dems are losing numbers, Rachel. Dems don't win anything. Sir. Otherwise, this guy is just gonna follow us. I kind of like that certain mobs have more health. Okay, so we're at 2, and then it's... Nope. Building the ground mobs? Yeah, exactly. 2 again, 2. One more, 2. And then it's 4. 4 again. Oh, he's back. Oh, that was horrible. Dude, how much health do you have? He's probably got regen as well. There we go. Easy. Okay, now it's... no, I think that's... Yeah, that's one too far. Oh god. Can you just, like, die? Oh! Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I need to get rid of this piece of dirt. All the way up till here. Okay. That's our line. So that's all where we go up to. Oh god. Let me just get on top of here, get rid of all these blocks. Right. Pick them up, because they're precious dirt. This is why in vanilla, because here we can easily farm dirt, right? But in vanilla, you just save your dirt for projects like these. Never throw away dirt. It's quite the hard it's quite the hard resource to get a lot of. I know you can farm it in vanilla as well, but it's not as easy as this is. Okay, I think we're almost there. And now we just fill in the middle. Okay. Never. I like doing this. Don't worry. But dude, imagine people asking you, what game do you like to play? Just say like, I don't know, dirt placing simulator. Because that's what this is. You know that, right? That is what this is. Blue, red, yeah. Blue, green, red, yellow, or dark blue. Let's go green. Oh, hello. All the friends are here. Look at that. All the people. All the people are here. Oh, right. I also made the square yesterday. I didn't only place dirt. What do you think about my little statues? I like them. I like them. Almost got him. There we go. The train by the old canal. Okay, I'm gonna fill in that wall. I'm gonna get annoyed by this. I said green, didn't I? I think I said green. Yorick. Tile border is smooth. I don't. Smooth. Okay, that should do the trick. To keep him out at bay. Dirt, diggy hole. No, we're not digging. We're placey dirt, dirting. Placey dirt. Why does diggy hole sound so different from placey dirt? Why does placey dirt make me think about Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus? Don't place my dirt, my placey dirt. Don't you place my dirty dirt. I don't know. We are definitely not having enough. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough. We've only done this part, and we still have to do all of this. Definitely not enough dirt, which is annoying, but oh well. Oh, you know what we might do as like a little break in between dirt placing is go back to the start to the base and up our gravel production. Because we need it. We need more gravel. Honestly, we need more cobblestone. We just need a better stone production in general. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. Don't think you understand. This way. Okay. Let's just go until we're out of dirt. And then we'll think about what to do until we have more dirt. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you'd understand. As if you were my achy breaky heart. That song is not good, but also once you think of it, once it's in your brain, right? It doesn't come out. It's stuck there forever. You are not cursed by Billy Ray Cyrus to forever listen to Achy Breaky Heart. Always travel in town. Wait. Dirt. Does anyone need more dirt? I do. Oh, also, I have been thinking about how to structure the events. What I want to do, or at least the goal, is to every 10 episodes get some people on the server. I don't know if we're gonna do it from episode 10. It'll depend if I have a game already. But since we've got the city started, we can start planning out games as well. I think in this city, a lot of it is gonna come down to carnival style games. So we might actually do a stream soon where we figure out some carnival style games. But we will test out some of the early game. How do I say this? We'll test out some of the early game mechanics. You know, give people their first coins. That does mean I need to start producing coins, which is gonna be difficult. How's dirt block placing? I did 40k last night. I placed 40k blocks of dirt, so we only have this little bow to go, and then we're done. I say this as if this is not a lot of dirt. We were at 43. I'm actually quite excited to see how much this last strip is. How much dirt I am gonna place during this stream. I have from Chima in a new world. Ooh, I still need to build a tree farm. I haven't built a tree farm yet. Which, you know, not usually what you do in a Create series. Usually that and a iron farm are the first farms to be built. But not this guy. I built an iron farm, a stone farm, a wheat farm, and an XP farm first. Dude, that's the best vibe though. I wish I could do that, but then people are gonna go, it looks ugly. This YouTuber makes it look a lot better. Sail away to sail anymore. There we go. There we go. Orange or black? Black. For 2 pandas. Only found 1. Dude, you gotta make a panda slime farm. I've heard they're very efficient. I heard they're very efficient. That's the cutest thing I've heard. Yeah. After a while, you want to kill them all. Also, don't hit pandas. You will get gotten. They will kill you. Same with polar bears. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know. Got him to be my friend while I build my island. Fair. That's fair. Generate sailor anymore. Hey, you want to see something something crazy that is not something a sane person would do, Taran? You want to see something that only insane people do in like one night of work? This. This. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know why this happens. I don't know why it happens, but I just do things. And brain just goes, this seems fun for 8 hours. And then if you want to do something productive, like, I don't know, do the dishes, it's the hardest 10 minutes of your life. I don't know how my brain works. This is not like it's instant gratification either. Because it's 8 hours of work and I'm not even done. It's not like it's instant gratification. Like, it's not done yet. So what is the problem, is my question. How do I solve this problem of my brain just wanting to do things, even though it's not necessary? Anyone a brain doctor in the audience? What's going on here? New city. Yeah, so that is the plan. So this is gonna be the city center, right? Autism, probably. I don't know. I've never been you know, diagnosed. But this is gonna be city center. I want to move spawn. Spawn is right over there, 300 blocks that direction. I want to move spawn to right on this block. So if people come in, they spawn over here. Boom. Right? And then the city itself is gonna go all the way over there. So if we look at the map, right, this island, which we're now kind of smoothing out, or we have been smoothing out, and then this island as well, or at least part of it, is gonna be city. And then we'll have like an industrial and game district over here somewhere. That's the plan. Everything can change, of course. Love the brick pattern. Oh, dude, I love it so much. Look at that. It's all granite as well. And I love how it contrasts the building. Look, if you get all the dirt grass out of... Look at that contrast. It's beautiful. Now, I do think that this might not be the road pattern for about 2 hours. Yeah. I don't think the brick might not be the road pattern, but maybe the squares. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we actually build roads. Oh, also, I need to make sure that we keep up our palette or blocks, because otherwise I'm gonna lose my plan. Although, from here on out, it's pretty much the same everywhere, right? Yeah. It's pretty much just follow the big gap. Although I'm probably gonna shave off this, and then open this up, connect these two. Blue, brown, or red? Blue. Also, I don't know what I'm choosing, so I don't know the palette. I don't know the final image or whatever you want it to be. So I'm just randomly saying colors. Yeah. Ah, yes. The nice sound of dirt. This is so, strangely ASMR-like. The dirt itself, the sound of dirt placing, strangely soothing. I could fall asleep to that sound. You know? What was that? I don't have carpet on me. There we go. So deep. Yeah. Okay, now I do need to get rid of some of these before we keep going. All right. Okay. This is the last like big patch, and from then on it's pretty straightforward. So once we get through this, we're good. Really? Really? Okay. Let me get my outlines first. Think, yeah, I'll go until we're like getting smaller, where it gets narrower. Yeah, right here. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do this entire thing. But hey, we'll do as much as we can, and then we'll go and grab more dirt. Or at least we're gonna go and produce more dirt. Bum, bum, bum. I'm starting to lose focus, which is not good. Dirt, 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 dirt. Okay, that's the last bit I have. Alright, back to the starter base we go. No, I'll tell you. Thunderstruck. Okay. Let's see. So, problem with dirt production is that it's quite slow. Or at least all my farms are slow, so dirt production also pretty slow. So what I'm gonna do while we wait for dirt production, first of all, we're gonna stop that. We are gonna work on getting cobblestone and gravel faster. And honestly, it's mostly just the gravel. That's our bottleneck, I think. Is it? No, never mind. It is stone production. Do we just build a basement and add another cobblestone generator? We might as well, right? Don't need those. I think I've got trim, right? Yeah, I've got that. Got that. Have that. So we need a belt. No. Too strong. Do we have? No. Also, I should probably clean this out a little bit. I don't need all of this. All of these random things. Let's try. Okay. Oh, wrong. Okay. Do I not have any more? Huh. I don't think I do. Strange. Do I have? I have more shake nuggets. Or more nuggets. Not enough speed? Wait a minute. Why are you down? Huh? Hello? Okay, let's do that. Of course. You know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to temporarily hook it up to our system and see if our other system can jumpstart it. Hello. Just want to see if this works. No. Okay. Never mind. I would have imagined. And now this one has stopped as well. Kind of crazy, don't you think? How? How? Okay. I don't know how I would kickstart this though. Because this is connected to everything on the ground, underground. So I don't know how to disconnect it to just get the burners to work. Because we need that for lava. I mean, we could disconnect this one for now. See if that does it. Okay, now we're up and running again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to power load that, I think. Okay. Now let's take a look at the stone. At the stone factory. Staircase wise, I feel like this would be a good spot. We do want this to be boom like that. I mostly want to just see. Also, this is going to give us more dirt, which is what we want. I feel like I'm gonna need to go deeper, but then again, we might not have to. If I do, I didn't bring enough chutes. So let's say we do a double design, right? Let's say we do a double design. This would be where our design ended. So I would have this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. I don't like that. I don't like that. So we'll put this at the other side. And we'll have a chest here, right? Chest there. You guys go in like so. This inputs into the chest. And then it's what? Yeah, then it's just chutes above it, right? So chutes go here. Okay, that's a plan. That's a plan, chat. Now we just need the materials for the plan. So we need more chutes. And then we need a smart chute. One, just the one. There we go. Okay. Then one more funnel. Which I think I've got plenty of. No, do I not? Do I not? Apparently I don't. Funnel. Okay. You have eaten? Nice. Go. Toe for toe. Okay, and then these ones as well. There we go. I'm gonna have to put the staircase somewhere else, which, you know, it's not the worst. Now I do need power to this thing. You know, which is a thing, and then I want to see if I can maybe come down over here. So if I go right here, and then this direction, nice. Ooh, look at all the power, chat. Look at all the power. So we can use this to power this entire machine, technically. And if I could do it so that we're powering... What have we moved into? Well, technically, we're waiting for new dirt, right? So we're leaving the dirt farm running in the background. And then I thought we might as well just upgrade our stone production a little bit so that our gravel and sand gets more frequently produced. You know? So I'm adding a bigger cobblestone generator. Bigger cobblestone generator means more cobblestone. Okay, is that going the right direction? It's not. As expected, you know? Now it is. And that's more than fast enough. The only thing we really need to do is kind of patch it up. Before we do any water or lava installations, we need to patch it up nicely. Hello, mans. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How much alloy do I have? I've got plenty of alloy, so we could make 2 stacks of. Boom. Nope, that's the wrong. Oh well. Right, so we'll have that. We'll grab 4 buckets of water, or 6 buckets of water. Technically, I only need 2. And then these can be buckets of lava. That's to start with. Stack will be fine. Got water supply out here. Okay. I feel like you should have a hypertube hub in Agnithra. Within the city, yeah, but in between cities, I want to use train stations and stuff like that, and like boats and airplanes. Go well. How you doing? I'm doing well. Right now we're waiting on some more dirt for our project that we're working on. So I thought we might as well upgrade our stone generation, cobblestone generation. So that's what I'm doing right now. But like here, basically limited to 1 hypertube. Oh yeah, no, in the city, within the city, I do want to have like every important building, every important farm needs like a hypertube to a central storage room within the city. That's true. I get that. I get that. That's probably the plan. But that's only for personal use, and I don't want like people to use it to travel. I want people to walk around. It'd be treated like fast travel. Yeah, but that would be between cities, wouldn't it? I don't know. We'll see. That's all like future plans, you know? That's all future plans. We gotta build the city first. Gotta build the city first. Still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so because we're working with lava, we are gonna have to set up a little rail as well. Wouldn't it be cheaper to encase shafts. Yeah, but then you also have to like not lag out on shafts, because that's also a thing that can happen. Okay, now how are we doing this? I could put 2 buckets of lava at the end. These are not gonna reach in the middle. I need like a bucket of lava every 2 blocks. Yeah, and then 1 more in this corner and that, or in those 2 corners I should say, and that's gonna be nice. So 2 more buckets of lava and then we're good. Um, 2 buckets. Eight buckets. Nah, I like keeping empty buckets in my inventory instead of having full buckets because of just, you know, an empty bucket is always useful. And then you can just fill it up whenever you, with whatever you wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna have to be quick about this. Otherwise, I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay, do we have any exposed water? No. Nice. Oh, look at that, chat. Look at that. Now we'll be able to keep up with our, Nope, we're not keeping up with anything. Okay, but we are getting a more... The gravel is coming in quicker, which is nice. Yeah, see that's nice. And then I think I might put the staircase in here. You know what? Yeah, no, let's do it this direction. Send it out in like stacks. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Stairs. Do I have any more? I need more spruce stairs. Okay. Roofs. Really? Slabs is the thing I'm short on? Crazy. Okay, let's see. I need to eat. Bread. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That works. It's not sending stuff out. It is. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Right, chat. See, this is why you guys are smarter than I am. I haven't connected up the trims yet. Which is easily done. There we go. Oh, this is not enjoyable. Hello? How do I fix this problem? I say slabs. That should allow us to walk. Okay, nice. Then I'll clean all of that up in like a second. Okay, are we now really putting out? Oh yeah, look at that. That's even better. Now we're actually crushing by the stack, which is nice. I don't think it'll keep up by the stack. Yeah, no, see, we're already... But it is faster. Definitely faster. Okay, we'll clean this up later. Right, I do want to get a little railing around it though first. Because otherwise I'll keep falling into it. I know myself. Do I have any of the cute? I do. I do have any of the cute trapdoors. These are the best. They look so good as a railing. See that? Beautiful. And they also fit the stairs. Boom. And then we'll put this one on the inside. Look at that. Okay. Let's see the amount of dirt that we've gathered. $700. That's not enough. That ain't enough. Hello? What is happening? Why are we... Overstressed? Oh, crap. It's been working well. I haven't added anything. You were only using water wheels? No, I wasn't. I'm 100% sure I wasn't. Right, they're in here. Oh, I went up too far. No, I think it broke and I think it broke and then despawned. Now we're... There you go. Yeah, damn it. This has become a troubleshoot stream. This has become a troubleshooting stream. What I am gonna do is we're gonna clean up. We're gonna clean up the basement, I guess. Then, while we wait. Might as well. And then stripped spruce longs, or just spruce longs to begin with. Dude, I love the workshop. It's been so nice. And quick. I don't have to wait for packages. Look, we're already... Oh, never mind. Wait, oh, I have a filter set up. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. I was stupid. Again. My fault. Not workshop's fault. Not the workshop's fault. Just mine. Okay, I think 30 will be enough. I hope 30 will be enough. I also like the hypertube between the two. It's nice and efficient. Without having to build like a huge basement. Okay. While we wait for more dirt, we'll just get working on this, I guess. Right, this is gonna be a problem. I am gonna have to grab slabs. Because we are gonna slab this entire roof and then repave it, I guess. You know what? I think just like the hypertube between the workshop and the starter house is actually nice. Like, I like it a lot. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll get you guys in place now that we can. Except for this one. This needs to be a slab. You can input all of an item while holding Okay. What? Look at me using the stairs when I just could have flown up. Stairs are producers 300 block hole. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's just, you know, kind of patch it up. So that we can repave it above ground. You could use the trims for roof design too. These ones? I don't know. I don't like how they're so tileable. How they tile. Boom. As if it never happened. Now. The lower end. We're just gonna continue these. I don't like how they tile. They tile so, how do I say this? I like blocks. You see how there is no visible seam between these blocks? I don't like how the seam between the blocks works with these, you know? It's just not my type of block. Of course, I'm only a couple of blocks short. Eyes are blue. Okay. Massive stone bricks. I like how that visual glitch is only on this axis and not on this one. Nope. Oh. Oh, right. There's lava behind there. Well, technically I'm not gonna see this, right? So technically I don't need to go behind this. Except for like that, but I think I'm gonna change these out. Not for dirt, but for casings. Oh god, that's not good. Chat, that's not good. We lost the trim. Trim. Oh no, anyway. Is there no packages going out? Look at that. Could have cobblestone supply. I mean, sure, but this one would still go, right? We're actually... Huh. Strange. Okay, never mind. Because that's not the only cobblestone farm, right? That one, yeah, that is true. This is the better one. That is true, chat. Okay, I think this is sufficient. Do we want to install another floor as well? Or do we just keep it stone? I kind of like the stone. It's simple, but it works. We can always change it out later. One thing that is bothering me. Non-encased belts. How dare we not encase our belts? Is the iron and coal ore right here? Boom. Now let's chat. Guess the dirt amount in the farm. Now that we've done some edits, right? We've given it some time. Nah, it's not gonna be that much. That farm is not that fast. You know, that also bothers me. That also bothers me. There. Better. Ooh, no. There. Better. No, it's gonna be like 800 or 900. Hey. But that combined with what we have in our inventory might actually tip the scale. How does the dirt farm work? It's actually quite... Did you not see the video? It's actually quite interesting. So we're making coarse dirt in these mechanical crafters, right? Right? And then outside, we're converting it using this machine, right? So it's placing down coarse dirt, and then you plow it. Turns into normal dirt, which apparently it's not doing. Why is that not happening? Wait, what? What? Why are you not plowing? Use a mixer if you can. I know, but sometimes you just want to do it differently. Huh? I don't get it. Why are you the way that you are? No, it's worked before. Like right now it's doing it. See? Also, welcome in, Emma. Welcome in. How you doing? But this is how it works. Places a block, plows it, drills it back up, puts it in the farm. I also like how this building turned out, where it's like you can kind of see the entire process of it all. And then on the outside, it's like the whole like distribution system. I like it. With all the backed up coarse dirt. I mean, it's getting... So it's going through its entire inventory of coarse dirt, then dumping all the dirt, and then converting another 2 stacks. So it always converts 2 stacks at once, and then, you know, does its thing. And then once it's gone through the entire backup, it dumps it all in here. I don't know why it does that and just not stops every time, but you'll see once it gets through this. It'll just dump everything. I feel like... You need to make it faster, give it more platform. Yeah, true. I think Chosen had one with 4 platforms. But for like a starter farm, I was like, that's fine, until I decided to place 40k pieces of dirt. You know? I didn't expect to do a terraforming project this early on in the world. Come on. I feel like I need to slow it down. There you go. And now it's gonna start producing. Now it's gonna start producing more coarse dirt. You'll see it come up on that belt right here, and it'll load back up. $300 pieces of dirt. Making more coarse dirt. I mean, 2,000 pieces might actually be enough, so let's go and place those down and see if this works and if it's enough or not. Let's hope it's enough. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, that's like one small patch. Also, that ocelot has been on that tree for I don't know, an entire weekend now. No, it's a wild animal. You can't intervene with wild animals. Have it all. You have all of it. Yeah, it's because of the sweater doesn't do well with the green key thingy. Dude, this, you know, just like meh. Let's place down some dirt. Why don't we? Why don't we place down a little bit of dirt? This is not gonna be enough. This is not gonna be enough. I thought 1,700 blocks of dirt was more than one inventory full. But apparently it's not, so here we are. Here we are. I might have to do do an intro where it's like, "Hi, my name is Eggs, and you might think, how did I get into this mess? I just kind of started placing dirt." No, this is going into the same video with the building. Which, can we kind of get it in view? So you probably wondered how I ended up in this situation. Though that what's that mod that Tango's using on the Hermitcraft server that lets you see things very far away? It's not Bobby, it's not, is it Voxy? Is that what it is? Is that one of those mods? Is that very demanding on your computer or not? Or is that very demanding on a computer? Because I might install it. It's not very demanding. But on a create world? Like, we're not talking vanilla Minecraft, right? Okay, but I have mine set to 16 and I run 60 FPS. See, Stam and my computer are not the same. Stam's computer is way different than mine. Yeah, man. Did you have? I do, because otherwise it lags out my OBS. This is what placing 4K dirt pieces does with you. You just get really good at it. He says while misplacing 3 blocks of dirt. We, in the mere minutes that we've been here, we have gone through almost 5 stacks of dirt. 7 stacks, sorry. Just saying how little dirt an inventory actually is. Boom, another stack. Look less and more than... Yeah, true. I mean, technically I could dig out the entire underside of it all and recover the dirt. That's... like, recover that dirt, but then I would have to light it up. Because right now, I'm not going underneath it. Right. You have to... Taran, we're already too far gone. Look at it. Look at it. We might have to do another stream where we just light up the caves, right? Yeah, I covered the entire island. What did you think I was doing? Some spaces are like 17 blocks high. Also, this is not the first time I've done this. I tend to do this with all my city projects. It's like, oh, I like this area. Let's terraform the entire thing. Let's terraform the entire thing that I liked. I like that. Let's terraform it beyond recognition. I mean, it's not beyond recognition. We still have the same hilltop that I cut down 10-ish, 15-ish blocks. So I brought down the top of the hill with 15 blocks, and then I brought everything up with 15 blocks. So I basically... I basically took a sound block and compressed it with 15 decibels. Oh, right now we're standing on the future harbor. Right, this is gonna be our future harbor line, so we'll have piers out in that direction. I might transform that windmill into a lighthouse. Although I do have to think about the turning basin of the actual harbor. So we might have to move it, now that I think about it. I applaud you followed through. I mean... The thing is, this is just the start. We still have to build an entire city on top of it. We still have to build an entire city on top of it. There we go. Hey, at least the big area, the last big area we needed to do. Are you around? You're gonna river? No, I'm not gonna raise the river. What I'm probably gonna do is like on this level have like an extra set of like, you know, we're gonna straighten this out and then we'll have like a lower dock area where ships will moor. Call it wolf cart? No, doesn't really make sense in this era, in this time frame that we're working with, to have a superstore. I do want some sort of like a not a fast food chain, but like a chain restaurant where you like every city has the same restaurant, and that would be like supplied by a central like food production. Where people can get food, and like it'll be all like sandwiches and like we either go Italian and get like all this a sandwich and pasta and stuff, right? Or we do something else. Okay, this I didn't go further than this because I think I'm gonna just bring this in and like connect it over here. So that is something I want to do. A fry shop, we could do fry shop, yeah, but then there's not much like variation you can do it with a fry shop. Also, are there fries in? Are there fries in? Yeah, there's no fries. Fruit salad, fried egg, fried rice. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You better count your money. You can add them? We could add them, yeah. Chat, we're on the last stack. We're on the last stack. Boom. I think, chat, we might have to go and and go back to the starter base to get more. Also, 9. How do I have 9 pings on Discord? Oh, it's server stuff. Never mind. Later. Okay, I'm gonna go back. There's a mod called Belgian fries, really? Well, I did not expect, dude. It's crazy how little dirt 2,000 blocks is. It's crazy. Okay, let's check if everything is still running, because I've been having problems with things not filling up. Okay, that's good. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna grab something to drink. You guys can watch the dirt farm in action while I grab a drink. I'll be right back. All right. We're having a drink. We're having a drink, chat. On Sunday. Okay. What can we do in the meanwhile while we wait for dirt? T-shape. Last line drills. I mean, sure, yeah, we could, but this works. It works. It's not very efficient. Cute little beaker. Yeah, I've been breeding them slowly. I've been thinking, what can we do while we wait? Not really anything. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is where everything's been going. Wait a minute. Chat. Everything's broken today. All this gravel could have been turned into dirt, you know? This all could have been turned into... I was like, I don't see a belt over there. That's not possible. That shouldn't be happening. Okay. So let's just get our iron production back up, because... There we go. That'll pick back up. Ready. Dude, I just need to check all the farms then. Because if all of these broke, this one looks good. Yep, definitely works. You still work. Ah, yeah, it does work. It does work. Yep, still working. Still working. Any other farms? I mean, we could check on this, but this is a standalone farm. This uses a water wheel. It's not connected up. I mean, yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Where is like a spot far enough away, but not too far, where I can just grab a load of dirt? Also, we don't want it to be any of the close to any of the cities, you know. Let's see. Where can we go for dirt? Here? Just desecrate this savanna biome? I'm down for desecrating a savanna biome. I am down to desecrate the savannah biome. I honestly don't mind savannah biomes. They wouldn't be my first choice, but I don't mind them. You know? Finally take my time and have my dose of Minecraft. Yay! Okay, we're just flying, I guess. How fast do you think gathering 2,000 blocks of dirt is? How fast do you think you can mine 2,000 blocks of dirt? Chat. Just estimate. What are we thinking? 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it is efficiency 5, so you just rip through it. That's true. I'm gonna say like more like 30 minutes. I'm gonna say 30. You know what? We're gonna do it differently. We're gonna put a timer up for 10 minutes. I'm gonna farm 10 minutes of dirt. Just mine it out, right? And we're gonna guess how much we're gonna get. Let me see. While I wait for that to load, we're gonna get timer up. Okay, there should be a savanna biome somewhere over here that we can just rip to shreds. Okay, here is our dirt gathering ground. Hello, little piggies. First of all, before we go, probably should disable all of these. Done. Set up timer for 10 minutes. Do I not have a... Oh, I do have a timer. I do have a timer set up. Does this have an H? It does, yes. Is there a way to chunk load a train on movement? What do you... Okay, what would you want the train to do? Because a train doesn't need to be... The area of a train doesn't need to be loaded. Only the stations have to be loaded. And the train will load one chunk of space where the station is once it's in station. So if it's arrived in a station and it's at a station, that chunk where the station is at is loaded, and in between stations on its track, it doesn't need to be loaded. So I've had it the entire time. Yes. Okay, let's do 10 minutes of dirt gathering, and you guys chat. I have to put in chat right now how many dirt you think we can gather in 10 minutes. And this is going to be the average speed of the dirt gathering. That was 300. Okay. When it arrives to station, I want the station carry all the farm. Yeah, so the one chunk around the station is always going to be loaded, and then if you use a mod like chunk loaders, like the create chunk loaders, you can change that one chunk up to 5 if you wanted to. The stations already are loaded by the train, right? The one chunk in of the station where the station is located is already chunk loaded by the train. So if that's what you want, that's already base create. You don't have to add anything. So technically, if you build all your farms in one chunk, right? You can chunk load the entire chunk by your train, and then it'll all turn off when the train is not there. That's basically it. Look at me using barbaric tactics of gathering dirt because my farms are not fast enough. Is this an efficiency 5? Yes. I already have a chunk tower with more 30 blocks generation. Yeah, true. You will gather around 10k dirt in 10 minutes. Really? How did you calculate that? Because if that's the case, I should have done this from the start. If that's the case, I should have done this from the start. Add a magnet upgrade. Yeah, I know, I could, but, you know. This is fine. I can live with this. Good night. You also have a restock upgrade for building. I know, but I don't like it. Don't like how to... Certain upgrades, just I don't... The magnet is fine, but then again, I don't always want it to automatically pick up, and I don't like having to go in the backpack GUI every time to change it. So in my past series, when I had a backpack with a magnet upgrade, I always had like a dedicated gathering backpack. for stuff like this, right? Where I just rip through the earth and just use that backpack to kind of pick everything up. But that wouldn't be my main backpack. So I might actually be able to do this. I have christened this backpack my resource gathering backpack. So yeah. That's the plan, you know? If I ever add a thing to it, I will do it on the gathering backpack, the resource backpack, and not on anything else. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-dum-bum. Look at all this dirt, chat. Look at all this dirt. All for us to put it back down. Definitely faster than waiting for the farm to kick up. I forgot how satisfying this is. Just, you know, gathering large amounts of resources with little to no effort. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-dum-bum. Make sure this doesn't despawn. We wouldn't want to waste dirt, wouldn't we now? Give me that. There we go. Gather it all up. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much we gathered up. Okay. Yeah, around 4,000 and like a 4,150 around there. I think that'll be enough. I hope it'll be enough. I truly hope it'll be enough. It should be, right? If 2,000 was that big area, it should be enough. Do you find someone? No. I honestly I haven't reached out to anyone yet. That's like if I ever kind of project. I've got other projects on my mind right now, like placing 40,000 pieces of dirt. Looks good though. Looks good though. A dirt world, exactly. You know it. You know it. Well, you can't not tell me that doesn't look good. Look at how smooth it goes. Yeah. And we keep going. We're not stopping until this is done. Very smooth, like a baby's bottom. That really looks good. I mean, okay, I have lots of experience with terraforming. I used to do this a lot. And not only like in like just creating the shapes is something I got really good at. And then after you've got the shape right, you just need to fill it all in. How many? Like 4,100 ish, something like that. Of just ripping through a savanna biome in 10 minutes. I like it. It's very the thing is I like doing projects in general like this because it's almost like meditation. You kind of just turn off your brain, go at it. You know? You just sit here for 8 hours and do this. Not a thought in my head. Just like that. That is me this entire night. For me, programming games is meditation. Everyone has their own thing, dude. Everyone has their own thing. Some people like placing an insane amount of dirt. Others like typing words and commands and stuff. There we go. And back in the day, I used to double dirt it as well. So I used to do 2 layers of dirt because of pathways. And I think I might regret not doing that this time. Because if you ever use sand or gravel in your roads, you have to put a second layer, right? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and now we need to kind of like get this to go over there. Right, I want to make it line up somewhere. You know what? Let's curve this outwards, right? And then over. So 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is where like the first bridge of the city would go, probably. Okay. How do we want to do this? Let's curve and then bring this one out a little more. Yeah, that looks good. That's the last bit, chat. That's the last bit. The Irish Rover. Mm-hmm. Dirt, 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 dirt. Oh god. Oh god. The Irish Rover. Almost done. The only problem I have with terraforming is you can just keep going. There's always something more to add to a something, right? Like, I'm probably gonna take down that little hill. Because it doesn't make sense for it to be there. It does not make sense for it to be there. That's not something I'm doing today. That's when I get buildings in and like a plan, like an actual plan for buildings. We'll see what we do with it. Okay, now the one thing that I do want to do is kind of have this come out a little more, kind of feed into that straight edge. There's gonna be a retaining wall in here, but this is too abrupt of a stop in my opinion, so we're gonna just bring that out a little more. Just add a little more dirt in here and kind of widen this out. Not too much, but just a little. Okay, and then over here we can add that. Okay, I'm starting to spiral, chat. Stop me. It's gonna look so much better when I do it though. Now we're gonna shave this down. Yeah, that looks better. And then over here we just yeah, and then that will be where the retaining wall is. So this will be a retaining wall. That's why I kind of want to get rid of this little hill so that I can have like a road that hugs the retaining wall, right? And goes all the way over there. Meets up with this green road over here. And then here, not something we're going to do today, but I probably want to bring up the river's edge with another 3 blocks, right? And like fill in this area. Just so I have a little bit. You know how in cities they'll always raise the river edge because of floods. They don't want floods. That's kind of what I want to do, and then I'll kind of cut across here, right? Clean up the river like that. Get rid of all of these like pools. So we'll probably connect this island up with the mainland like that. And like clean up that river basically. Maybe we'll leave this as like a small fisher's bay or like a trading bay, but that's about it. But yeah, that's all the terraforming done. I want to for what I want to do today. This I want to keep. This looks good, right? This could be like, we could fill in this part as well with water, and this could be like the center of like a park, right? This could be like the center of a park. Have some trees around it, make it look nice. But this is, I like it. This is pretty cool. This one I'm gonna get rid of. Look at that though. It's all there, chat. It's all there. You know, while we're here, might as well. We'll one day do a stream where we light up everything underneath, but not today. Is that gonna make it worse? Yes. Yes, it will. But also, is that gonna make it a lot funnier? Yes. It also is gonna be a lot funnier. Hello, Wicked. Welcome in. How you doing? Okay. There we go. How are you doing? Good. I just finished placing, I think we're close to 50k, not 500k, 50k. Let's see. Items. Used. 51k dirt. I'm confident to say that most of that was this project. Look how clean my island now looks. We don't talk about the underside. We don't talk about what's beneath the island, but look at how clean the slope is on this thing. It's perfect for a city. Perfect for a city. We don't talk about what's underneath at all. I do like that there's like one lantern. Yeah, I raised the island by like 15 blocks in most areas. Ooh, I don't like this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, stop recording. We're done with the time lapses. I'm gonna save the time lapses, because otherwise I'm gonna lose a lot of stuff. You know. Save all of those. This wasn't even on the checklist, which is the worst part. This wasn't even on the checklist. On-stream time-lapse edit. Dude, there's so many. You can't count how long I spent on this though. So the 29th. Did we start here? I don't think we no, that's the creative world. I don't think my computer's gonna like this. 29th, 5 minutes 43. I don't rename my time lapses. Shift. No, we're at the start of base. I mean, I assume we're starting off with like the longer ones, right? This seems like aren't replay. Yes, but you still need to load up your world every time and like render the world. Oh yeah, look, this is the start of it all, chat. This is how it looked before we. This is honestly, you know what? I'm gonna grab a screenshot for this, just for the thumbnail, you know. Boom. We'll go. What's N? Okay. Yeah, like with the line in the middle. I placed 50k there. That's while we're still building the building. So that's what we did on stream yesterday. Good to know. I want to show you what the process is that I do. Ooh, I didn't know they did that. The thumbnail. I didn't know they did a thumbnail. It's never had that. Okay, let's see. So that is also okay. Good to know. I think it's just this one. This 9:30 p.m. doesn't look like 9:30. I think we started here at like 1 a.m. which is crazy, by the way. I started this project at 1 a.m. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like yeah. See, so this is what I do when I do time lapses, when I do terraforming. You see how the spider web, how you create like the shape first, and this already gives you kind of like the view of how your land is gonna go. So like if you look over here, you can already see that shape coming in, which is, it's a lot easier to take this down than when you just build it up, right? And then from here on out, it's just, you know, filling it in. So if you go, let's go like, right, I don't know where I am on this time lapse. Do this, right? We'll have that. And then I'm gonna go forward. See, we're both saving a time lapse from just now, and we're editing an old one, and my computer is not made to handle this. And we're streaming this. Yeah, this is what happens when you do all of this together. Come on. Finish saving. And like this spider web, that's what I call it. But this spider web is something that gets edited while. Okay. Let's do like an overview. Let's do that. That's where I want to end it all. One star, save it, dude. This is clean. I like the spider web. I like how you can see, like, actual see, and then over here we're already starting like filling it in. Okay, come on. It is doing like four replay files because we had to do it in 4 turns. Dude, it's bad. It's bad. Come on. You know, I'm gonna eat my last clementine while I wait. Because why not? Back, had to do some stuff. Nice, welcome back. What do you think of my before picture? James? Like my before image? My computer is exploding, by the way. Just because it's saving. Come on, 4% more. That's not too much to ask. Come on. Apparently it is. I was talking to my mom. No, I was just asking, what do you think about my before we did all the cool stuff, you know? All the dirt placing. Come on. Why is it taking that long? On. Shouldn't be that hard to save a file. Shouldn't be that hard to save a file. exit the replay, see if that helps. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Please don't crash. Please. I don't want to lose all the stuff that we did today. Don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. Let's see. That's good. That's gonna be. I don't think we'll do that for the video. I have replaced that part. I was gonna do some more building, but I've replaced that building part with terraforming. I think I might have a short stream today. I don't see anything I want to get started on the list. Because, you know, chicken burger farm. No, that's for later. That's for later. Mostly because, you know, I don't want to get stuff done. I done a lot of Minecraft this weekend, so I need to get editing. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. Or tomorrow. I would love to do it today, but you know, not always possible. I'll see what I can do. I also need to meal prep still, so I'm just gonna end stream early. Is there anyone we can raid? I don't think I know people that are live. Anyone live at the moment? Let's see. Let's see. Not really. Not really. I'll just end stream. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Thursday. The chances that we do stuff for the Jingle Jam on Thursday are big. So we'll set up some alerts on Thursday, hopefully. And then I'll get you guys the links that you need to know. And yeah, we'll just in general have some prep going for next weekend, which I'm excited for. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a nice week. I'll see you all back on Thursday. If I get a video out ready for Wednesday, it'll be out on Wednesday. Otherwise, it'll be the week after. Yeah, thank you for being here. Bye.